Mr. O'Carroll. Something that we've talked about before, but 19 states are stealing basically about $6,000 a year per foster care child. What happens, those of us who have children who receive Social Security payments, my own case, my own young 3 children, because of my age and that I'm on Social Security. Many states, happily including our own state of California, take that money from foster care children and dump it into the state general fund. And they don't fill out the annual form that you require me to fill out, saying, what did I do with that money? Did I save it for the child? Where is it now? How much is saved? Did I spend it? What did I spend it on? You are not requiring the states to do that. And consequently, we have, as I say, I think it's about 19 states now that are taking the money that should be set aside. These kids, when they turn 18, might very well have $15,000, $20,000, which they could buy a car, go to college, do a lot of things, and the state is just using it to pay potholes and pay the governor's salary. That's unfair. And I'd like to ask Mr. Black, what are you going to do to see that the states obey the law and fill out the form and return it to you so that you can see that those foster children, whose money that is, receive it when they mature out of foster care?
Congressman Stark, unfortunately, I spent all my preparation time getting into the ins and outs of the Death Master file, but when I return, I'll sit down with our policy folks. The Office of General Counsel will look at that issue and submit a response for the record.
Because it is the law, and it takes enforcement. Mr. Carroll, you're also familiar with this.
Yes, I am, because I met with you one time, we talked about it, and to be truthful on it, we haven't done our audit work on it. As a result of your bringing it up to me, it's on our list for our work plan for next
started with
audit work.
Mr. DeLay and myself. I mean, this is an issue, as I say, for the poorest of the poor, the kids who need it most. And as I say, I'm sorry the states are doing this, but I want to see that they get what they deserve and receive the funds they should. So I can fill in any of my colleagues on the details of their own state. But this is something which I guess we have oversight on, and I'd like to see that these children somehow get that money saved, or the state does. Now, they may need mental health care, which would be a logical thing for this money to be spent on, that. Special hospitalization, special treatments, any of those things are valid ways to spend it, but I'm afraid the states who assume the locus parenti for these kids don't do it, and I hope that I can encourage both of you to look into this more and see that these children get the savings and the funds they deserve. I'm sorry to digress, Mr. Chairman, but it's an important issue for young kids. Thank you very much. Thank the witnesses.
I thank the gentleman. Ms.